Okay, hey guys, what's up? Evilzombie here. So right now I'm testing out a webcam. It's not really a webcam per se. It's a security camera that I'm using as a webcam because it does plug in directly to USB 3.0. So this is called the Mokose. It's the UC40M. And let's see, this is the version that costs like $84 to $92 on Amazon right now. At least that's the range. And there's a couple versions of this camera. There's a lot of different cameras from this company because they do a lot of security camera stuff. But it looks way better than a regular webcam. Let me show you what it looks like on my Logitech C920 that I've been using for years. Okay, it's gonna switch. There you go. Now Logitech C920, you can see it's a little harder to capture motion. Things are a little. Oh, sorry. Things are a little blurrier. And then the video itself is just grainy and blurry. And I have a studio light right here too. This is best lighting settings. This is the best lighting situation right now. I need to adjust that piece of foam in the background. I'm going to do that later today. I just noticed that and it's going to drive me crazy. But I'm going to switch back to the other camera so you can see. You can see it's a lot clearer, it's a lot crisper, it's a lot sharper on the image. And the motion is a lot better too. It's better at capturing video overall. Now, I have to record this using the program Minicam because it just didn't want to work with the color settings on anything else. Minicam is the only thing I can use to capture the color settings, and hopefully I can use. I'm figuring out all the other programs to see if I can use Minicam through the other programs, like Action or Bandicam. If I can capture the video, or if I can capture the video through this program, because I can control the saturation. The problem was it was too saturated. That's the only issue I've had with this camera so far. It just came really saturated, so like all the reds really popped. Every tile in the background looked as bright as my shirt, and I was like, nope, that's not going to do. If I'm colorblind and I can see that, everybody else is only going to see red. So basically, I'm using a program called Minicam because I have really good saturation controls. The default Windows controls for cameras didn't work. I did lower the saturation. It didn't change crap. Didn't change anything. Tested it out on Logitech to make sure it worked, and it did. So I don't know. It's just this camera does not function with that program, but the clarity of it is fantastic. I love how clear and crisp this video is. I mean, I can't tell you enough how much I love the picture quality of it compared to. Wait for it to load. There you go. Compared to this, which is what I used most of the time. I've used this for literally years. Like at least 8 years I've used this camera. The Logitech C920, I've used it for at least 8 years. And I've enjoyed it. It's been a good camera. It's been very good in low light conditions and the home office, but now I have been upgrading things piece by piece. I upgraded my audio, got a better screen, got a new computer set up. Now it's time to upgrade that video. So the camera now, instead of doing something crazy like a DSLR and spending $400 fucking for it, now I'm just doing this because this, let's see, new on Amazon, this costs like $84 or $85, you know, for the base version of it. This is the base version with the little tiny lens. I want to buy the chunky lens. I want to buy the chunky lens next that has all the different settings. I want to get the 5mm to 55mm lens next. I'm going to save up and get that next so it looks nice, and then I can have a blurry background. I'm going to have like real, what is the word? You know where it's like a blurry background, a clear person? I can do that with this camera because you can change the lens. That's the coolest thing. It has DSLR features without being a DSLR in price. And it's only this big. And it plugs right in through, is that a picture? Yeah, basically looks like that. Basically looks like that. It's only that big by that big. It's very tiny. It's a very tiny little camera. It plugs in through a USB 3.0 cable in the back, and it looks great. It can do up to 4K. I'm so surprised. I love it. So this is definitely a great thing. I got it on eBay for $35. So keep your eyes open. Just look around for if someone has one used, if it's open box. Someone got this open box from Amazon, or it gets refurbished or whatever. So they got it refurbished from Amazon and sold it on eBay because they probably updated. But I got the whole camera for $35. I didn't have to spend $90. But if you do need to spend $90 anyways for it, it's still a good price. Because you can actually get 4K without any film grain. And it looks, you can sharpen it. You just manually adjust the zoom, or the focus, sorry. So it's a manual focus camera. It can be blurry here and it can be clear up there. Like, I'm going to grab my Game Boy. I'm going to hold it up next to you. And I'm going to put my fingers here. See if I can adjust it. There you go. So now it's all very crisp and very clear. On the Game Boy, it's only 6 inches away from the camera. Oh, I need to clean my screen. Sorry you had to see that. But yeah. And then I can just readjust it myself. Like, I'll hold this up there. Oh, yeah. That's pretty good. No. This is the thing where I'm going to get used to it. Oh, yeah. Now I can see the individual beard hairs. But it's good. It makes you realize how old I actually am now. Which is not good. You shouldn't know how old I am. I mean, I remember the 80s, sure, but I'm not old. I'm young and beautiful. If I get my dad's genetics, then hopefully I just won't age past this for like another 40 years, and I'll just be here. Like, he looked the same for my entire life. He looked exactly the same, and he died at 78. Wow. Yep. Yep, 78. Last year, November 3rd. That time's coming up pretty soon, so we're going to be really sad next week. I probably won't post a video. But, hey, back to the point at hand. Camera, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the camera. I'm really good at staying on subject, as you can see. Anyways, this camera, great deal. It's a fantastic camera, and I'm excited to try out a different lens in a couple months. I'll save up and then get one in a couple months. I'm not in a rush because it looks great. I'm not in a rush at all. I'm just going to figure out my settings, and then I'll be set. So this is what the other camera looked like. This is what a really good quality webcam looks like. This is a Logitech C920. It's a 1080p camera, 30 frames per second, and it has autofocus and all that. Like, if I hold this up to that camera, it'll zoom, it'll go to it. It just takes it a minute, and then there you go. That's the good thing about the Logitech. The problem is when it does focus on you, it never gets super clear. Like just looking at this camera, you might be like, "Oh, that looks pretty good. That's pretty clear." But when I switch back to the other one, you're like, "Oh, that's way clear. Never mind." And you can see all the graininess and everything. This is a good camera. I like it. It's definitely a lot higher quality. I'm really surprised. This is gonna look really good. I'm excited to use this for my channel. So really, I just want to tell you guys about that. I'm going to have a link in the description below so you can check this camera out. Definitely worth it. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. What do you think of the picture quality? I'm colorblind. I don't know if I got the saturation correct on this or not. Tell me if it's still too bright, please. Because otherwise it's going to stay like this forever and it's going to bug people. So please just let me know in the comments if the saturation is correct. I'm colorblind. I have deuteranopia. I have strong deuteranopia. So I literally lack that red pigmentation, or that red coloring in my eyes. I can't see the same red that you guys do. Basically, when I had colorblind correcting glasses, I put them on, and then I saw the amount of red that jumped in a little bit. The world looked normal to me when I took them off. I was like, oh, I must see the world in a blue filter. Like normal. So let me know, please. I beg of you. Let me know if the colors look okay, because I want it to look good for you guys. That's what this is for. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate ya. Keep being awesome. Bye.